currently in Florida. I have made it to Orlando. I'm here for a job. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of the trip. Today has been just a whirlwind type of adventure because it was just getting up at 6 a.m., getting ready, packing the car, going to the airport, getting on the plane, flying out here to Orlando. I slept the entire flight. I didn't really get all that much sleep last night, so it was an interesting trip. Really, I guess uneventful would probably be the better word for it. I didn't really do much. I just slept and landed in Orlando. Got myself a quick snack at the Orlando airport. I think dinner is next, and then after that it'll just be going to bed, getting up in the morning and going to the convention center. So I will check back in a second here. Alright, cool. And I'm back. I just went down the street to go to Buffalo Wild Wings for a little dinner, and wasn't anything too spectacular, but finished doing that. Then I went to a random supermarket that was just along the street and picked up some water so that I could refill my reusable water bottle, as well as have water for like coffee and tea and stuff inside the room. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm about to call it a night. It's pretty low profile, I guess you could say. And oh, I guess I could do a quick room tour. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and just do that now. So what we got is your basic room. And so, the echo in here, this part's pretty crazy. That is pretty much the room in a nutshell. Not too bad. I got twin queen-size beds because they didn't have a larger room with just a single bed. The bathroom's just standard. I will say one really cool thing though that I like about this place is that aside from just having a standard coffee maker and the fridge, which I mean, the fridge I like never use, they do have a microwave in here. That's pretty awesome. And I just made myself a cup of coffee. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy that. Watch a little bit of YouTube, probably take a shower and then go to bed. So that's it for day one in Orlando. All right, cool. All right, day two, Orlando. Woke up, had a little bit of breakfast. I'm currently waiting on my Uber, and we'll be going to the convention center today. It's the Sunday, so we're doing setup. I have a ton of laptops and iPads with me, a ridiculous amount. My back actually hurts. Oh, I think this is my ride, so I'll check back in a moment here. Alright, and now I'm currently inside of the convention center, Orlando or Orange County Convention Center. We're setting up. It's pretty loud in here, and the lighting's actually horrid. We are just trying to get everything together. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of our packages arrived yet, so nothing's actually here for us to put together. We're just trying to set up the laptops and stuff right now, even though there's nothing else for us here. All we have is kind of our little gazebo area, as well as a Airstream that we're using for marketing. We'll see what happens. It might be a long day because nothing's here, so all right. Check back in a moment. Alright, now I'm currently at a Best Buy. Needed to pick up some parts for the booth, and well, this was the only place that people said would have it. So they did have what I was looking for, of the headphone jack extender, splitter, etc. And now I'm just waiting on the Uber. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings again for lunch. This is gonna start being like an advert for them if I keep going, but it's kind of hard to find good food in this area, and nobody seems to know where to go. Everybody keeps advising the same places, so I'm kind of surprised, but see how many Uber drives I could do on a single day. Anyhow, I see my Uber coming, so I guess it'll be more in a moment. Cool. Alright, and now a quick stop at the hotel room to pick up the laptop as well as a package that I forgot to bring to the event earlier this morning. All the chargers and such, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and then yeah, back to the event hall. Alright, more in a moment. Alright, and we are back in the hotel room now. So after finishing putting everything together at the convention hall, we kind of all went our own separate ways, the crew that is, and I decided that before I came back to the hotel room, I'd go out and get some dinner. Had steak tonight for dinner at the Longhorn Steakhouse. It was quite delicious. It was a little pricey, but whatever, it was definitely worth the bang for the buck. And during dinner, this freak thunderstorm came out of nowhere and it just started torrential raining. And so I decided that instead of, I was going to go to the Walk of Fame or the Universal Walk area, the free area in front of Universal that you could walk through, and kind of just go fart around there, but because of the rain, I decided that I was just gonna go ahead and come back to the hotel. So it's about 8:30 now, so I spent some time out there. I mean, I definitely chillaxed at dinner and just spent an hour there. We left the convention hall at about 6 o'clock, so I've just been kind of watching Netflix and YouTube, I guess, and just waiting for the day to end. There is some work that I have to probably get done before tomorrow really starts up, just in case I can't get it done tomorrow. Other than that, I think it's just going to be calling it a night. It'll be a short day. I'm actually really tired. I think the jet lag's finally kicking in. Going to bed at like 3 a.m. and waking up at 8 o'clock wasn't a good idea, or maybe it was a great idea because now I'm sleepy and it's about 9 o'clock, so, or it's going to be 9 o'clock soon. So anyhow, nothing really much more to say about today. Kind of bummed that I didn't get to go to any of the amusement parks or anything around here. Like, they even have free amusement parks across the street from the hotel I'm staying at, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I have the 11 to 5 shift at the convention, and in the morning I have to definitely get some work done in order to make sure that things run smoothly back home, even though I'm here. So, alright, cool. I guess I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm at the convention. I'm like 4 hours early to my scheduled shift. I don't know what's going on with the way the Outlook calendar is working, but it said I start at 11. I actually start at 2. That makes absolutely no sense because I accepted the appointment in San Francisco, and then all the times got updated when I came here to Orlando, but whatever, I came in early because I missed a meeting this morning, of course, and decided that I was going to try to head and get more information on whatever that meeting was. So I got updated, and then it just so happens that it wasn't all that much that I need to be updated on. Now I'm just farting around the convention. Look at that thing, it's pretty cool looking. A lot of great looking booths. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm probably just gonna head on back to the hotel. I don't know. I have like 4 hours almost. A little less, like 3.5. It's 10:30-ish. So I got here quite a bit early. Our booth is doing awesome. I was just there. It's packed. People are watching the keynote on our monitor. Our booth is just flooded with people, which is awesome. I mean, we're also giving away free coffee or espresso, and I don't know, maybe people are just sitting there for that. I also grabbed the shirt that I'm supposed to be wearing. I'm walking by the main booth that we have, or Cisco proper. Yeah, I guess I will probably check back in a moment here. Just gonna walk around a little bit more and see what's going on here at Cisco Live. All right, cool. More in a moment. And all right, I am back in the hotel. It's well past midnight now. Yeah, I am famished. After we finished everything at the booth at about 7 p.m., there was a reservation for everybody to go to dinner. We all went to a place called Uncle Julio's, which is kind of this chain Tex-Mex type deals. All right, nothing to really write home or anywhere about. Got liquored up, a few drinks, and I am astonishingly tired. I came home right afterwards. Dinner was forever. The service was a bit slow, but I don't blame the service. I blame the fact that we had like 20 or 30 people there for dinner. So, I mean, it was just really hard for them to have to keep up with that. I totally understand. So, but that being said, it made it to where I wasn't home until about 11 o'clock, I think it was. Yeah, 11. And then I filled out some emails because, well, work doesn't stop just because you're doing another job. I have to make sure that some things get done tomorrow by a certain time. Really, I have baseball tickets that I'm trying to give away, and nobody wants them, it seems, so I have to make sure I return them before I get charged for baseball tickets that nobody uses. So, I want to make sure I definitely get that going. I actually have a couple of important people coming into town, and I need to make sure that they get greeted and hosted properly as well, so get that going. But other than that, it's been awesome. I've been trying to figure out what I want to do tomorrow because my booth duties are only until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'm definitely going to try to hustle and get more or all my work done by a certain time. That way I might be able to go fart around somewhere. I'm thinking about going to Disney Springs, I think it is called. I'm not so sure. It's like Disney downtown in LA, but I think here in Orlando it's called Disney Springs. I'll go check that out, walk around, and hopefully I can get some snaps. Not being able to really use my camera while I'm here, or my film camera that I've been trying to experiment with. Yeah, so I guess I will probably check in tomorrow. I'm super tired, I'm dead. So, yeah, alright. Until then, catch you later. Alright, good morning. This is gonna be the third day, I think, I'm here. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fourth day technically, I guess. But it's about 9:15. I'm waiting on my Uber. I'm gonna go to the convention hall and then, yeah, get started early. And I believe I kind of end early, but I have other work that I have to do. So I think I see my Uber coming in. I'll check it in a moment. All right, cool. All right, so the day is pretty much over. It is 6 o'clock. I ended at 2, then just spent about 4 hours talking with some random strangers that work for Simmons Orthopedic, like the commercial side of that, so corporate. Now I'm heading on over to a ballroom that I was told about that looks like some Cisco people are going to, but I don't know if I'm actually invited to this thing, so I'm just gonna go over and take a quick peek. Other than that, it's almost for the team dinner. I was supposed to go to Disney Springs, but because I spent so much time talking to these guys, one was out of Atlanta, the other was out of Chicago. I wasn't really able to get over to where I needed to be, and now I just checked to see how long it would take to get over to Disney, and it's like a half an hour drive, so dinner is in an hour. I could get there and then there would be, what, 10-minute break, and then I would have to go back onto another Uber to get to the next place for dinner. So, I don't know, I think I'll just check out what's over here at the ballroom with the other partners, and then I'll probably just make my way to dinner. So, at least that sounds like a plan to me. I might walk around and take some photos too. Again, I haven't really been taking any photos with the film camera, so we will see what happens. All right, check back in a moment. All right, and here we are again. It is about 1:30, oh, almost 2 a.m. Damn, gotta go to bed. Got work in the morning, and then we're gonna be doing Universal tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be pretty fun. We kind of just finished off the night by chilling at the restaurant called Big Fin Restaurant here in Orlando. Got some awesome seafood, just a ton of dishes. It was a blast. Had a really good time. Spoke to a lot of coworkers and just kind of enjoyed ourselves. Got a little bit to drink, and that was pretty much it. I came home, chilled, took a shower, got ready for bed. Kind of watched a little Netflix and made sure that I got some emails out that I needed to get out. Keep seeming to do this like midnight email thing, which I probably should stop doing. Although it's only 9 p.m. in the West Coast, so that's not too bad. But anyhow, I will go ahead and check back in the morning. I think, yeah, I'm too tired. My brain's dead, so. Well, it's another day down. All right, cool. Check back in later. All right, good morning, man. I look like I'm in pain, so we are just setting up here. I am currently sitting inside the Airstream. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and get ready for today, and then I'm gonna go probably back to the hotel when the shift is set and go to the Universal after that. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I'm just too tired. But the convention's been awesome and everything's been really good. We've been getting tons of business, so that's great. And yeah, so I will check back in probably either at the hotel or at Universal. So we'll see you then. Bye. Alright, so my shift is done for the day, and I am just walking around now, seeing what everybody's doing. There's a lot of good stuff here, tech-wise at least. If you're a tech geek, you're gonna love it. Other than that, I think I'm ready to go home. Gonna go sleep, take a nap, get ready for Universal later tonight. I think I'm gonna go to a place called Adventure City or something, Adventure Island maybe? I don't know, so it's just a theme park that we get to go into for free. Cisco's paying for a ton of free places to go to, Universal being the big one tonight. So we're gonna have a ton of fun, and I'm gonna rest up before I fall asleep, probably on a ride or something. So I will check in later. Cool. All right, so it's about 3 o'clock now. I was off at 1:30, walked around maybe for half an hour, sat down to do some work, and ended up, all of a sudden I'm looking and it's like 3:30 now. I might have just said it was 3, it's 3:30. I'm super tired. I'm ready to go back to the hotel to get some rest. A couple hours, and then I think I'm going to that island thing. Kind of a crazy raptor over here. It's cool. I'm so tired. Ready to go home.
Kind of fat.
Yeah. Getting some coffee. They had some free candy. Alright. Uber time. Going home. Probably catch you when I get to the theme park. Bye. Alright, so that was kind of a pleasant sleep. That nap went a little longer than I thought. It's like 6:10 now, I think, so, or 7:10 now. So I'm still in the hotel lobby where I typically eat breakfast, and I'm waiting on the Uber to take me to Universal. So hopefully I will be there soon. Just waiting on my Uber, and we'll see what happens. I'll check back in when I get to the city walk. All right, cool. More in a moment. Alright, so I am at the theme park right now. I did not know what renting out the park actually meant. It's pretty amazing. I mean, there are a ton of people here currently, but
There's also, everything is free. I just grabbed this off of one of the carts. It's almost like you're dreaming that you're in a theme park, because like right here, there is a taco stand. And everybody's just grabbing tacos right off of it. There's no payment system here. We've already paid because we have a bracelet. And I am walking over to the Simpsons area right now because apparently that's where my team is, and that's where we decided to meet up at. But that being said, it's pretty awesome being here, and so far so good. We'll see if I can actually do anything though. Apparently there's like some 30,000 people that we've invited to Universal for free, and I'm pretty sure that not everybody did it, but I'm sure a good amount of people did it. So, all right, catch you in a second. All right, it's loud in here, so I might have to be a little louder. I don't know, but it is pouring outside right now. Welcome to Florida, right? 3 butter beers, 4 butter beers, and a short meal later. I am so stuffed. I'm sitting inside, or standing inside, an ice cream shop right now over at the Hogwarts area, or Harry Potter area, waiting for some coworkers to get their ice cream. So it's been a pretty good run so far. Don't know what we're gonna be able to do now that it's raining, but I'll check back in a moment. All right.
All right. It is about 2:30 now. Back at the hotel, showered and gotten ready for bed. Spoke to my mom for a little while, and today was amazing. I never knew how cool it was to actually rent out a theme park to yourself. I didn't know that you could do that, pretty much. I mean, to ourselves. There was about maybe 30,000 people there, so I think they're estimating 27,000 in total. Let's just round up. But the fact that you could just go to things and they're free, that was amazing. I mean, yeah, the rides, right? And the lines weren't bad for any of the rides. I think we waited 5 minutes max for any of the rides. That was like the Shrek theater thing, and everything else was like super quick. You just went right in and sat down and went on the ride, and then went to the next deal. The free concerts were pretty awesome, all the free food. The fact that you just walked up to the windows, ordered food, and then walked away, that was pretty nuts. I don't know how much of the Harry Potter area I got, but that's where we actually ate dinner at. We got kind of a shepherd's pie as well as fish and chips, and way too many butter beers for me. I was with 2 coworkers and both of them didn't like their butter beers, so I had 3 butter beers. Plus, I actually ordered not only a regular butter beer, but an ice cream butter beer, so I had 4 butter beers, and I don't know how many times I could say butter beer in a minute, but that was a lot of the drink. So, it was awesome though, and we got ice cream and desserts as well, the donuts, etc. It was an incredible time. Leaving was kind of hectic. I noticed how long the lines were to get out of there. It took about an hour just to leave, so and the park closed at 11:30, so it was kind of cool that it all happened, but it did kind of suck that it was really hard to get there and out of there. The time just flew by, so being that I have work in like, what, 6 hours here or something like that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit the hay. It's finally Thursday and the last day that I'll be here in Orlando. I fly out at 6 o'clock about, and my shuttle will be picking me up at 2. Hopefully, if things go according to plan, I'll be able to get lunch at the Disney Springs area and then be picked up by the shuttle in that area and go to the airport to come back to San Francisco. Alright, well, have a good night, and I will see you in the morning. Alright. And clearly I'm back in San Francisco. I forgot to mention this one little part between going from the convention hall to the airport. I did actually have the ability to stop off at Disney Springs, and I walked around a little bit. It's quite neat. The place is really well made. They had a choir there from a high school, as well as a little blimp that you could pay to go ride on. And they also had a car boat, so a car that could actually just go right into the water and drive around in their little lake or pond or whatever that water source is. And right after walking around there for a little, I then just went to the hotel to get picked up from the by the shuttle from the hotel to go to the airport. So this is just that little cut-in that I forgot to do. So, alright. I believe we're going to be going to the airport next. So, see you in a second. Alright. Well, I'm currently at Orlando International Airport. Kind of in the Southwest Hall right now, looking at all the Southwest Airlines on here. Just finished lunch at Cask and Larder here in the airport. It's pretty good. It's expensive, but you could at least get a decent sit-down meal. The key lime pie was actually pretty good too. I'm super tired and just waiting on the flight. We'll be loading in about half an hour here. So overall, a great trip to Florida. And I think the only thing now is just really to kind of get back home, and I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. But yeah, I think I'll probably end this here. It was an awesome trip to Cisco Live in Florida, and I think that's just how it's gonna end. Alright, until the next trip.
Cool California for night.